Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Back here with some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Just picking up where we left off yesterday. There's going to be a little bit of a continuity difference. It's not exactly too bad. I just used some tickets that I hadn't had a chance to. I went through like 40 Nook Miles tours. For anybody who hasn't been watching, I went on some tours trying to get a specific character, so yeah. Been doing that, trying to bump into either Audie or Raymond, and not had the best of luck lately. Even after last night where I spent like an extra 20 to 30 tickets trying to go get... Wait, I think I'm in the wrong area. I'll fix that in a second. Yeah, I've spent like an extra 20 to 30 tickets to get my count lower for today. Hey, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I don't know how talkative I'll be today. I'm gonna try to make things interesting, but I'll just be open with you guys that I have not been thinking on like what I want to talk about for today's stream too much. I've just been trying to mentally prep myself to get ready to go back in and do more of this, so yeah, this might be a little more on the quiet side than yesterday's stream. I don't know how things will go. We'll see as we keep playing. Hopefully things will be alright, though. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. Actually, I guess now would be a good time to show you guys, but I got like a ton of profit between now and yesterday. I actually had to offload all of my turnips, and I found someone to actually go visit and sell them to, so like I found a good island to check, and I got like a boatload of cash off of these things. It's not as much as I've seen out of like other people's islands, but I'll let you guys see what I'm talking about here. It's easier to just show you guys than list it. It's like nearly 10 million though. Here it is. I have like 9 million bells, only 500k away from getting another million that I can fit 10 million in here. I've got like a shit ton of money. That's cool. I've been hunting for villagers for a while, but I haven't been bothering to check online about whether or not anybody's had like anybody I've been wanting, even though I've thought about it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I don't get any of the targets I want out of this. I have enough money to afford more tickets. I'm not sure if I want to go after getting more, or if I want to just do like, I don't know, if I want to do like getting, I have to say this again, it's like a little bit carried away. I didn't remember what I was saying correctly. What I was going to say is that I don't know if I should get more tickets or just stop and then start saving towards other stuff. I haven't really thought about this too much, because I have enough of my banking game that I'm pretty sure if I tried, I could get like another stack of, or not stack, another like a set of 100 tickets using like 10 million bells, so it's definitely something I've thought about. The tickets have got like a lot of value, so yeah, it's something I've thought about. You have Alzo. This is, I don't actually know who that is. Like I said, my memory of villagers is not the best, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I didn't play as much as I should have in the past. I don't really feel like I remember like a lot of Animal Crossing villagers that I've seen in previous games. I mostly remember the NPCs, and it's like a lot of those are cut out of this game too, from what I'm remembering. Because I can remember quite a few that aren't even in the game being Wow, I think he's an otter. There's, let's see, I know Reese and Cyrus are being re-added. Red wasn't in the base game originally. Let's see, anybody? Oh yeah, Katrina's not in the game either. But there's a lot of them. I'm not sure if I remember all of them. Oh yeah, Tortimer's not in this game either, as far as anybody can tell. I mean, he might be in like a future update, but he's not in the current game. Okay, I'll check on Discord in a second. Let's see. I actually had something kinda lame happened yesterday. Okay, I see it's a gorilla villager, monkey, whatever you want to call him. I guess monkey is more fitting, but yeah. I'm gonna pass. I mean, I would, but I really want to just focus on my goal right now. Maybe if I end up having open slots and I can't get anybody I'm looking for. I'm planning by the end of this, if I don't find my target, I've got stickers for scanning actually, so I figured I would take out one of those. I haven't actually never set it up though, which is the problem. Okay, this is not somebody I was looking for. We'll move along. But yeah, I have like a bunch of NFC stickers I bought online actually, and I have not used them yet because I've been hoping to get like newer villagers before I scanned in the amiibo villagers that I wanted. If we don't get anybody that I'm looking for and I run out of tickets, I think the answer is going to be that I'll scan one of those and probably move in one of the two I want, which is Apollo and Alfonso. I don't know which one I want to move in first, though. They're both really good. I think I'm going to go for Apollo because I don't think I have a cranky villager on my island yet, so might as well get somebody with a new personality before I invite a second lazy villager to come live on the island. It still bothers me a little bit. It's not a big deal, but like it'd be nice to have that little bit of extra personality and characters actually having unique lines. Instead, they're all like shared by the same personality type. That's a little disappointing. I think that's been a thing in Animal Crossing for a long time, though. I'm not gonna complain too much, though. Actually, I don't think there's been an Animal Crossing game since New Leaf, like before this. Like, there was Pocket Camp, but that was a mobile game that was different enough that you might as well call it a spin-off, and it's crazy to think that this is, like, a series as big as Animal Crossing took 7 years to get another new game in the series. It feels like they should have had one a lot sooner than what they did. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Especially when you look at the sales numbers, like, not even just on this game. I'm talking about, like, the whole series in general. Like, Animal Crossing sells a lot. Also, I found some interesting news recently. It was about Animal Crossing, actually, and it was all about this game, though. Is basically, this was, like, the highest-selling Switch game in Japan. Let's see really quick what this is. Fish is out, the surf, hanging out in the bathtub, and a great idea popped into my head. I had to write it down, had to share it, so I stuffed it into a bottle and floated to you. Let's see what happens. Elvis, I wonder if that's an actual name of the villager. I mean, obviously there's, Elvis is in the famous musician who's died a long time ago, but I wonder if that's like an actual villager name too. So that's a nice little homage. I mean, either way, it's still nice, though. It shocks me a little bit that this is selling as well as it is. I'm glad it is, because I actually wanted to play this really badly, and interested once I didn't connect to the last game, and like, seeing this thing actually outselling Pokemon is kind of shocking to me. I wonder if it's going to take over and all countries are just going to be outselling in Japan purely. I guess we'll find out in the next few months and see what happens. By the way, this is like a random topic. It's not really a big deal. It's something that relates to Animal Crossing, though, and I thought I'd bring this up eventually over the course of one of the Animal Crossing streams. I thought I'd ask how you guys felt about having like a stream of like another Animal Crossing game, like one of the older games in the series. I figured maybe I would consider playing one of them on stream for a little while, like maybe a week or something, maybe more if I'm in the mood, just like a little revisit to play for some time, similar to what I did for the April Fool's joke, but not as an April Fool's, just like an actual playthrough and messing around a little bit and spending some time on it. I don't know. I don't know which one I would do. Maybe I'd go visit the GameCube game, but it's similar to the N64 title, so I don't know yet. I haven't put as much thought into that. Alright, let's get moving to another island. And you know, the thing that bothers me about this, which isn't a big deal, is that this is, like, really slow to go through this and get, like, through all this dialogue in order to make sure that you get to another island. You have to sit here and wait on all this crap. Doing something last night, but I was doing it in handheld mode, and Joy-Con drift kept getting in the way of me moving to a new island, so I had to be extra careful to watch the game when I was doing this. I don't know. I tried New Leaf some time ago on my 3DS. It might have been closer to the time it was new, but I don't remember. Remember, I mentioned on stream that I ended up having issues with the whole mayor rating system, and it got me to stop playing the game, so I didn't want to bother with all that stuff before I actually got into playing the game properly, so I just kind of put the game down and stopped playing it, and I just didn't want to play it after that. Like having a big thing bar off your starting point in the game is not fun, and it kind of made it irritating to play. I think this game strikes a good balance there where it's like interesting enough but not too much of a big deal that it actually stops you from wanting to play it. Like you actually have enough things you can do in the game and influence things well enough that you feel like you're still able to do plenty of meaningful stuff in the game. If I hadn't done Animal Forest, I feel like that would have been a good thing to, like, I would have been able to do the GameCube game pretty easily. Maybe I still could, I don't know. I'm thinking Wild World, maybe. I remember I played City Folk as well. I don't know if I would like doing City Folk or not. City Folk was really similar to Wild World, so it's kind of hard to say if it would be worth a playthrough. I guess I would need a little bit of time to think about it. Oh, we got another recipe. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully something new. It's messing around with the old DIY, the DIY idea that you're holding right now. Oh wow, this is from Apollo. I think I've got these from like both Apollo and Alfonso, like the two that I wanted. Amazing. Just had to share it. So I stuffed it into a bottle and floated it to you. Take a chance and try it out. Wow. What a coincidence that, like, over my time playing that I'd get DIYs from, like, both of the two villagers that I actually want on my island that I was planning to move in eventually. I wasn't actually expecting I'd find bottles from them. Yeah, Wild World was on DS. I remember that I played that when it was... I don't know if it was around it was new, but I remember playing it and it was my introduction to Animal Crossing. It was like, got me into the series, and because of that I have like a very, very special connection to Wild World, and I'd liked that game a lot. I don't know. It's a tough decision. Part of me is leaning towards City Folks. I know they're basically the same game, and I know that City Folk has some new features, even though they're not the best in the world, but playing them and then playing City Folk Young, there's more stuff. I feel like not only would City Folk emulate easier, it'd also be more to do than Wild World. Plus, I wouldn't have to worry about setting up the same way. I think I could probably get City Folk, like, full screen without having to put up any type of overlay like I would with Wild World, probably, so... If I do one, there's a fair possibility it might be City Folk. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. It's been a long time since I've played it. When was the first time they had multiplayer in an Animal Crossing game? I can't actually remember. I think it was, or not multiplayer, but like online multiplayer, I mean. I think it was Wild World, actually. I remember in City Folk they had like that We Speak accessory they advertised, and they put that in the game, and I don't know, I don't remember utilizing it a lot. I remember like I used it like one time, and I didn't visit people's villages very often. It was a weird time. Weirdly though, out of all that time, and even though it's been a long time, I remember having pretty decent memories of City Folk's online connection, honestly. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that don't go great on the Wii Online. Mario Kart Wii was alright, and it had like, this little crashy Super Smash Bros. aka Brawl was fucking laggy as hell. Let's see, anything else I can remember that's big online? Mario Striker seemed okay with its online. That's the only things I remember super well. And then I remember Animal Crossing City Folk having online, and I remember City Folks online being somewhat easy to use and fairly stable and working without much issue. And on top of everything, unlike this game, I remember City Folk, I remember I could get into people's villages without, like, waiting very long. That's one of my big gripes I have with this game, even though it's not the biggest complaint. I hate how every time you try to go to somebody's island, you have to wait on a cutscene in order to get through, and you have to sit here and... everybody who enters gets this cutscene triggered, and then everybody on the whole of the island is forced to sit here and wait through what's basically a masked loading screen. That's really, really annoying. Like, I would be so happy if we could just skip that and not have it waste everyone's time, but I know that's not going to get changed. That's something I would be very happy if that was gone from the base game. But it's not a big deal. It's not really something that bothers me. Honestly, maybe I should go back to New Leaf. I don't know. I didn't play it enough to get into it properly, but there were a lot of new features that were introduced in New Leaf, if I'm not mistaken, and apparently, like, a lot of these are really big things that didn't get put in this. I'm not sure about all of it. I remember hearing about a few things. The big ones being something called Dream Suite, where you could go to people's towns and, like, interact with them and get stuff, and you wouldn't have any negative impact on it. It would be like you never touched their stuff, but you'd still get items you found in the town and you could visit it. There was also, like, swimming in that game, and I don't know how well the swimming worked and, like, what all there was to do with it, but I remember quite a few things that were exclusive to New Leaf that I never saw because I didn't get into the game enough. The whole ordinances thing was neat, although I think this game might actually give you more power to control everything than New Leaf does. I don't know. I mean, I don't... I guess there's a few things you can't control. You can't make your villagers stay awake at nighttime and have shops opened up at night, so there's that, and there's definitely what feels like some slightly lesser NPC variety. That might just be me, though. I think it's going to change over time, and we'll get more NPCs that'll be, like, visiting. I don't know how that's going to work, but I mean, I would assume with, like, Red getting added and Leaf getting added, like, all these characters are going to slowly be added as, like, merchants or whatever in the game. I guess we'll find out through updates. I will say, I don't miss Resetti, though. Resetti was one of the worst parts of Animal Crossing. Nothing fun about resetting your game and then getting bothered by Resetti over something that's not always even in your control. Sometimes just forgetting, like, that was just annoying, and I can see why they took it out. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing reports of it actually scaring kids, so yeah. Of course, it's probably a bad call if it's, like, terrifying little kids that are trying to just enjoy the game and then get freaked out over them not remembering to save because some mole started coming on the game and screaming at them. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea in the first place. At least they repurposed him, I guess. Oh, man. Trying to think for a second. I don't know. I like this game a lot. There's some things I miss, and I mean, obviously, some of it's just progression-based. Like KK Slider coming and performing every Saturday. I know you can get them on your game once you get your rating high enough, so there's that. It's a pretty good game overall. Yeah, actually, I was meaning to talk about this anyway, and I think maybe now is a good time to bring it up. I'm going to be Once I get done with the whole Project KK thing, I don't know how much more I'm going to keep streaming this. I'll be putting it on the back burner and streaming it a lot less. I mean, so I don't end up burning out on it completely, and I still have the urge to play it, because I've been playing basically every single day, so don't wish to completely lose interest in playing. I don't know, I played a lot. Like, I think the first week or so I was doing like practically a stream every day, so that tells you quite a bit about how much I'd played this. Some people have done it more, but still. I like this game. I just can't justify playing it all the time without feeling a little bit of burn and like getting tired of it. It's just because there's only so much that I know to do. Okay, not who I'm looking for still. How are we doing on tickets? 23. Got a lot, but not too much left. I wish there was an easier way to get villagers, at least the nearer ones. Because the fact that I have to go through all these islands in order to hunt somebody, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. It's a little bit on the lame side, that's all. Like, having only one day really sucks. Hold on a second, I'm gonna link to my stuff in Discord, I think, and like really quickly just get this so I have everything set where I want. Like, I want to make sure I set this up so I'm making sure everybody can see this, even if they don't have interest. Just have the link out. Give me a second to link it. Actually, I'm gonna start this real quick so I don't forget, and then we'll do it. Okay, there we go. Let's see, over here, stream announcements. There we are. That should be good. This year has turned out very different from what I was planning. I guess it's because of the games I've been playing, and I have a lot scheduled. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take to do these Nook Miles tours either, and it's taking quite some time, but I was expecting I could get this over with hopefully in one day, and I just didn't feel the urge to keep playing yesterday because I was getting tired of like doing this over and over again. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I have like plans to do a lot of older stuff that I was interested in, namely like games from like the GameCube era and a little bit past that, maybe like N64 and possibly stuff from SNES and NES, but I felt in the mood for it. I've already done some stuff like that, but I don't do a lot of older stuff, and I have a lot of games I'd like to revisit now that there's openings for this stuff. Mostly GameCube, I think. Some of them I think I haven't really talked about too much. Maybe I did and I forgot, though. Like, I've been trying to think of a good time to maybe do Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and, like, try to enjoy those. Even if it's just, like, me doing a very casual playthrough for the Chow Garden, I figured that'd be a lot of fun. Let's see, let me think for a second on what all I was going to play. It was, like, older, because I had a lot that I was wanting to that I probably haven't even remembered to mention on any stream. Oh, that reminds me, one I almost forgot about. Paper Mario. I want to do the N64 game relatively soon. I mentioned that yesterday, but I want to play that. Out there so I can beat Paper Mario. I just wanted to play it anyway, but I want to do that in, like, prep. Let's see. Maybe 1,000 Year Door, but not anytime too soon. I like Super Paper Mario, so I could probably schedule that whenever if I wanted to. Not a lot of Wii stuff that I care about as much, but I would totally be willing to stream some of my favorites. I have a lot of really good memories of specific Wii games. Like, I remember WarioWare Smooth Moves and the WarioWare DIY stuff being, like, personal favorites of mine, so I have enough excuse to play those too. God, a lot of Nintendo's franchise between like now and the GameCube days have just been like completely dormant. It's kind of sad. Oh, come on. I swear I thought I hit that in time. Why did that not give me the last bell bag? Of course it didn't give me the last bit of money. Whatever, I guess. It's only one I missed out on. It's not the end of the world. It still sucks a little bit, though. I mean, I did get an 8K from that rock up there, so I guess I can't complain too much. There we go. I don't know. I'd have to think I want to play through all this year. I've got a lot that I do want to play, though. There's like a lot I want to play that's like stuff I remember, and a lot that's like experimental, too. Like, I want to play things that I've heard about that I really checked out any, and I feel like would be a good time. Like, I want to see what Doshin the Giant was like. That's one I've heard a lot about. I've played Mario Artist in my spare time, and I've had interest in maybe playing that. I might do Mario Paint before I do that. I don't know. It's worth a consideration of like what I should do. Also, I did like some stuff with Pokemon earlier in the year, and I might be willing to do more of it later. I don't know. I have to go back to those sometime. I feel like I want to finish that, especially since I'm planning to do more shiny hunting through Let's Go anyway. Let's talk about Wii games for a little bit. I think it'd be nice to talk about Wii games even just for a little bit, actually. There were a lot of good ones. I'll name the ones that I remember really well first, which would be Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Donkey Kong Country Returns, WarioWare Smooth Moves. Also, the DIY stuff was pretty good too. Let me see. Both the Zelda games on Wii were pretty good. I feel like there's some stuff I'm forgetting that I should be able to remember, and yet nothing's immediately ringing any bells. There were a lot of good Wii games, though. I just didn't like them as much as I did some of the other stuff I played. I can't think of any other... Oh yeah, Mario Kart Wii and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I completely forgot about that. And all the Metroid Prime trilogy that got ported up to the Wii was good as well. There was a pretty decent library of stuff there. I have a lot between Wii and GameCube I want to play. I gotta hook up Dolphin one day since I don't want to bother getting my Wii out and trying to stream from it. I have a lot of interest in playing a lot of those games, and I feel like it'll be a fun time. I already streamed Brawl, that was fun. I feel like I should do Mario Kart Wii, even if it's just like a revisit to play like all the tracks or whatever for a little bit and see how that goes. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind playing like a bunch of Mario Kart titles back to back to see how things turn out and see if any good as I remember. See if I end up enjoying my time playing through all the tracks, seeing them all again. There's a lot of Mario Kart games that I don't mind. One day, maybe. I think for right now, I'll just assign another one to go back to at some point. Probably do Double Dash. I wonder what the easiest way to play all the courses is. I don't really know for sure. If I was doing emulation, I would assume I could probably do a setup where I just hooked up like all the games and played through them in order and had all the courses in each game that aren't like retro, and that would get me through the majority of them, if not all of them. I think the only issue with that would be doing the Game Boy Advance stuff, because I tried playing that. I didn't like the way it controlled very much. I never got into racing games on Game Boy Advance. Alright, let's go. At least before the Switch, maybe it's just me, a lot of handheld games felt really hit and miss with how good they were. Like, let's see. I talked about the racing stuff. There weren't a lot of amazing games that I remember that were like good racing games. I remember trying F-Zero Maximum Velocity and also Mario Kart. I couldn't get into either one of them. I found the controls to be, like, not that great. I liked Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7, though. Those were really fun. I can't even name any racing games I found good on them. There were a lot of games that were kind of crappy that were held back by the hardware, but there was a lot that could be done with the hardware, too. I mean, just look at what Mother 3 accomplished. That game is really good. Even though I've only played it through emulation, I have a high respect for it. Let me see if I can remember, like, all the best Game Boy games. Might try to talk about some of the bad ones, if I can even remember them very well. So I think the Mario Kart game on Game Boy Advance was not exactly the most memorable. So, let's see. Good games would be Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, that's an easy one. I think the WarioWare games are both pretty good on there as well. Hey Brian, welcome to stream, good to see you. Just talking about games and stuff right now. Going through, doing more Island Tours at the moment. Blech, words are not coming out as natural as I expected for some reason. But yeah. What was that? I was talking about really good Game Boy Advance games. I didn't play many of the Mario ports. I played the Yoshi's Island thing, and I played Mario 3 port for the Game Boy Advance, and found those good. But I didn't play the others at all. Let's see if I can... I'm just trying to go through them before I talk about anything else. I was talking about, like, decent ones and some that weren't so good. I remember Pokemon, like, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald pretty well, actually. I don't remember everything about those games, though. I remember I enjoyed it. I was upset when I couldn't bring my Pokemon over at first. That was kind of not a fun feeling as a kid to, like, see all your favorites just be gone because of the hardware leak. That was, like, a sad feeling until they made the remakes and fixed that. To be honest, I have a lot of good memories and a lot of bad memories of Ruby and Sapphire. Like, I remember the fucking water segments being less than fun. They used the dive the dive HM way more than they needed to, and it got really confusing, especially if you wanted the legendary Pokemon in the game. That was not fun. Going and trying to solve puzzles to figure out where the legendaries were at. But that's just one minor complaint. Emerald version's pretty good, actually. So, let's see. Now that I've talked about that, I feel like that was, like, something I should bring up. It's hard not to, like, talk about Pokemon when you bring up, and like, you're seeing bring up not consoles, bring up handheld, unless you haven't played the game, in which case, like, it's not gonna be easy to talk about in the first place. I remember a lot of, like, experimental stuff being launched on the Game Boy that wasn't stuff that I ever got to try, actually. Some of it because it was, like, released in, like, Japan only and never came out anywhere else, but there's also a lot of other stuff that did. I'm not sure how many of you guys remember that Drill Dozer thing. I think that actually was, like, a Game Freak project they released sometime in the Game Boy Advance days. I remember hearing about it. I don't remember if it was any good or not, because I never really played it. I just heard, like, from different people playing it. I'm thinking there's quite a few projects from Game Freak I remember hearing about, and yet none of them took off very much. I'll just look at their recent attempt to deviate from Pokemon, and apparently it was really bad. That Little Town Hero, or whatever the hell that game was called, that looks like it was just a train wreck, and from what I've heard from the viewers, it's best to stay far away from it. I'm honestly not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to check the game out to see just how bad it is. I don't know. There's one other game that was getting ported to Switch that was from Game Freak, wasn't there? I haven't heard about that in a long time. It was like they were talking about a game they were gonna port to like several modern consoles, and Switch was one of them. Like it was all like Xbox One, PS4, and Switch, and I don't recall what the name of the game was. It was like some game from like a generation or two ago. Let me see if Google actually returns a result for what I'm talking about. So... no, I don't see it. That's interesting. Maybe it might have got canned. I don't know. Like they might have stopped it completely. But there was like a game they were supposed to be porting to several different platforms, and when I try to Google it up, it doesn't show up any results anymore. I don't recall what the game was called. Apparently, it was somewhat popular though. I remember it was like they made a big deal out of it last year. Like there was like Pokemon Sword and Shield coming to Switch, as well as Little Town Hero, and then some other game that was on the way from Game Freak. I think it was like had the name Wrecker or something in the name. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. It's been a long time since I've heard the name of the game, so forgive me if I'm like completely butchering this information. I want to say it was called like Giga Wrecker or something. Let me try one more time and see if that actually brings up a result. Yeah, that's the one. It's called Giga Wrecker, and it's apparently ported to the Switch, but I don't know if it actually has been released already or not. Apparently this released back in like 2017. I'm looking to see what this is supposed to be like. Oh, it's just a platformer. It doesn't look like it's anything amazing. I don't know. I'd have to check it out more to see what it's supposed to be. I think I hear about a lot of projects from Game Freak that are platformers. Actually, hold on a second. Is the chat working? Just gotta check. There haven't been messages in a while. Seems like it on my end. Just gotta make certain. I can name like all the big name stuff that I remember from Game Freak that's not Pokemon is fucking platformer. That's I guess it's kind of arguable how much of it's actually big name too. All the ones that come to mind immediately are platformers, though, as far as I'm aware. Like, from that Drill Drozer game, Harmonite, all the way to this Giga Wrecker thing, and apparently there was, like, something a few years back, I remember they made a big splash in the... oh, excuse me, hiccups. Yeah, something made, like, a big splash. It was, like, called... what was it? Timbo or something? Trimbo, whatever the hell it was called, like, the elephant, and it was a... I remember it got like a lot of news articles because it was a Game Freak game that wasn't releasing on the Wii U, and it was releasing on Xbox One and PS4 instead. It's still weird to see like when Game Freak releases games that don't actually make it on Nintendo platforms, because even though they're not owned by Nintendo, they still are like very closely associated just because of Pokemon. How many tickets do I have right now? I don't got a chance to look at it. Maybe that'd be something I can do sometime if I have free time. I have like some other stuff I wanted to do that's similar. I figured that could be a decent idea since I talked about it anyway. Like play a bunch of Game Freaks games they've made that aren't Pokemon titles, just in like a single stream, and check out them collectively. Maybe if any of them are actually worth it, like return to them and play them more. If not, then just end up not bothering and not worrying about it. Damn, I've not had any luck on this set of tickets. Then again, I've seen a lot of people who've got Raymond in like 200 tickets. I'm probably gonna just move somebody in the spot if I don't get them by the end of today, and then like gather more tickets to try again. That's a little unfortunate. Not a big deal though. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to do some differing stuff. I mentioned this before. I don't know if I talked about it too much, but I mean, I was planning to do like stream where I did the whole PS1 haunted demo disc thing, and I haven't had like a good time frame to set that up, and that was something I wanted to do. If anybody's got like compilations or like game jam stuff they can point me towards that they want me to check out, I might be able to do that. The only problem would be me needing to set it up, which would take a little while, so don't really know exactly how hard that would be to work out, but I mean, I could probably do that. I've been wanting to do more freeform, I guess, I don't know if that's the right word for it, not freeform, but yeah, like more stuff where I just like play some games for a little bit and then like move on between like a collection of games, not like all the time, because I prefer to get my single player stuff finished, but I feel like it's like a breather. It'd be nice to do something like that every now and then. You're talking about the video about the Toad thing. I've actually seen it already. There's still some weirdness going on about this, how this whole trailer got deleted, and also it's like a single second of like the Toad on the screen where it's like hard to tell what's going on, and it could have been edited, but I doubt it. There's some weird parts to the trailer, like where the Toad's like just sitting there bouncing, and also the HP total is different than what it is in like the other trailers. Not HP total, but damage total, my bad. Where Mario like jumps on the enemies and he does like an extra point of damage for some reason. 42 images? That's interesting. I actually haven't checked on that, unless it's the... Unless it was the one that was posted yesterday, and I would assume it's a different one with, like, more screenshots, though. Not the same one they posted originally. I've looked at the one with the screenshots on it, and it looked interesting, but nothing, like, amazingly new. I'd have to check if there's some more stuff. It's got posted by now. This is gonna be like the 10th time I've had my shovel break on me. I really cannot wait until I get golden tools so I can actually stop fucking thinking about how long my durability is going to last before something just snaps on me at random like that. Ugh. Not fun dealing with that. I've gotta say, like, I legitimately feel like the whole item durability in Animal Crossing is probably one of the dumbest ideas that was implemented in the series. It just comes up as being a total nuisance to put up with more than anything. Like, it's so much time wasted crafting new stuff that you could be spending doing other stuff instead. How much hardwood do I have on me, if any? Let me see if I've got any in my inventory. Okay, I've got extra hardwood, so I don't actually need to worry about grabbing any. Wait a second. I was actually gonna go and I forgot to check my pockets carefully in case I have no iron. No, we got it. Okay, making sure. I don't really care much about that. I mean, I'd prefer to just craft stuff. It doesn't take very long. It's when you need to build in bulk where you have to worry about how much you're making, which is a little annoying, but it's a small amount of time. It is irritating, though, having shit break on me in the seconds noticed. Ugh, I wish that didn't happen so often. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring this up anyway, and I had like a story I was gonna talk about. Something kind of lame happened yesterday. It's on the Animal Crossing Discord server. I was trying to look for, like, getting turnips at, like, a decent selling price, and this wasn't even in the same server. Like, I found someone who was offering them for, like, 800 bells per turnip, and didn't even ask for a fee. I decided to, like, DM them and see about the details, and gave me, like, a link to a Discord server. Apparently it was called Billionaire, and, well, I joined this server. I didn't even realize this until a little bit later. Like, the server's like basically selling items through like actual money, and I joined the server. I was just waiting to like get on this person's island and sell my turnips, and then fucking like maybe 2 hours later or less, I get fucking banned from the Animal Crossing server for being on a server that it has like fucking paid sales for like items, and I'm just baffled by this shit because it's like, what the fuck? Why would you ban somebody for that? A, and B, that's a fucking violation of privacy. What the hell? Like, you shouldn't be looking through my server history. They gave some shit about Nintendo's terms, like saying you're not allowed to like sell items for like real money. I wasn't in the first place. I just went there for turnips, and I wasn't even on the fucking server that long. I don't really care too much because I frankly am not gonna probably ever want to go back. I thought about trying to appeal it. I didn't even know how to like start it because I'm struggling to find information. I decided to not bother, but that's kind of like one of the shittiest things I've ever seen happening on a server. I was banned on the official Animal Crossing server with no fucking warning over a server that I didn't know was like banned from being visited, like for fucking and the fact that they sold items with real money. That to me seems like a really shitty thing to ban a person for. Like, I wasn't warned. They just fucking permabanned me instantly without fucking saying anything to me. That's not cool. I feel like if that should be at minimum like a warning. Not everybody should fucking be struck with the fucking insta-ban for this kind of shit. Like, not everyone's gonna know this. You expect everybody who fucking jumps on a server to be aware of like the actual fucking things going on in the server, even if it's like shady stuff. I thought about appealing. I didn't know how the fuck to appeal it, and frankly, since they made their terms like, oh, we'll get a moderator back to you and actually approve your appeal if we actually think it's worthwhile, I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna bother. This server seems like it's kind of shitty to be banning people over stuff like that, and also on top of that, like, I don't even know how to like begin to say that. That just comes off as like really fucking toxic. Like, at least give people a chance to like explain themselves before you fucking ban them permanently from a fucking server. Like, what the hell? I checked the rules and I didn't even see anything like that, but then again, I guess I didn't read it carefully, and it's not like I could go back and check it once I was banned. Actually, why did I come on here? I think I was gonna sell stuff, but whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good look to give for like this game's community. Some of the rules I remember looking at that server were kind of not the best in the first place, and that's the official Animal Crossing server. Like, that's legitimately a mistake anybody could make on Discord and not realize they were in a server that was like dealing with actual money, because it's a very easy mistake. I realized it a little bit later, but I also didn't know it was against the rules on the Animal Crossing server in the first place. I only wanted to get rid of my turnips. I didn't even fucking type anything in the chat. I just was hanging around hoping to sell my turnips, because this is like basically max price for how much profit you could get, and I eventually just left because it was like too much hassle trying to sell the turnips, so I fucking got banned from a server for basically no reason. I feel like that's really shitty, honestly. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm wondering how the fuck they even got my server info in the first place to know that I was on the server to begin with. Unless there was somebody on one of the servers fucking watching for people, in which case then you're a fucking giant hypocrite who shouldn't even be in the server in the first place. Like, this absolutely comes off to me as a fucking invasion of privacy. Like, there's no way I can see this like a way to justify this kind of shitty type of ban they gave me. It's whatever, though. I've just come to accept there's a lot of toxicity on the internet, and I could try appealing it, but I don't know if I give enough of a shit to bother in the first place. The worst part of this is like for Animal Crossing, which is probably one of the more friendly communities out there, and yet the official server has like fucking rules like this in place. That's ridiculous. Like, holy shit. There's a reason why I don't like to get on online communities, though, and it's stuff like this. Like, you can get in trouble over shit that's not even like anything serious on some Discord servers, and like some of the rules for some of these are like really way too uptight. I'm not a very talkative person by nature, so I've like strayed away from using bigger servers unless it's a necessity. And hell, even most of the bigger servers I even do join in, which are not that big, still aren't this fucking strict over their shitty rules. The AC server, right, what's going on? Guessing something happened while you're there? Yeah, I don't know, their rules are really strange. The fact their fucking infraction system is really dumb, how they can fucking insta-ban you without warning you. It turns doesn't. They're warned? That's kind of fucked. They didn't even fucking say anything to me. I would have seen like a fucking notification from somebody. They actually like try to contact me and say anything. I don't know what happened. All I can assume is they have some way of spying on people who are in the server, and like they found out I was in the server so they could ban me. Unless somebody else was in the server and was part of the Animal Crossing server and decided to be an asshole and fucking rat me out. And even if it was that, then that person should be banned too, and frankly, I should be given a chance to explain myself. That's pretty lame no matter how I look at it. Three got banned, some got muted. Turn up chat. Your owner got it? Oh my god. This whole Animal Crossing server, if I'm being honest, like the official one, sounds like it's got some really, really shitty and poor management. Sounds like the people who are in charge of the server are just kind of fucking power freaks, if I'm being honest, like the way things are handled in the server. I feel like Nintendo, even though they probably wouldn't, like, they should probably actually take a control over any, like, official things like the Discord, some of these things, just because the fact that it shouldn't be in the hands of a fan who can fucking go on a fucking rampage and give like, a games community a bad look just because they have like, the closest thing to a Nintendo-owned server, like, that's not a good way to promote the game, but I think there's not a lot of people who care about using Discord in the first place, so it's not a big deal, but it is a genuine problem, I feel like. I don't know. This is why I don't like to get on a lot of Discord servers. It's just like dealing with like a ton of people and dealing with like a lot of rules, and some of them are really fucking nonsensical in the first place, so it's like, yeah, better to not go through all the hassle. I think the biggest server I was on before I even joined like any of like the Nintendo stuff was like the Mega Man Maker server. I think I joined like the Pokemon Discord. I haven't had any problems there. I've only like used it to try and trade every now and then. They're a lot more lax than the fucking Animal Crossing server is, though, and also I was on like the Mario Kart Tour server at first when like the beta was going around, and after a while I kind of just fucking left it because I didn't give a shit about the game and didn't really want to stay around for a server for a mobile game that was pay to win that I didn't even like anymore, so yeah. I don't know, and plus you get like the issue where there's a lot of fucking pings in big servers, and trying to read messages you get pinged is very annoying, to say the least. Still, even though I found there'd be a lot of problems with Discord, I still like Discord like way better than Skype. I used to use Skype like a long time before I did Discord stuff. Like it's basically my primary go-to thing to chat with friends. I don't even know how I managed to fucking handle Skype. It's not exactly super fun to use, and it's kind of, I don't know how to word it. Like Skype had a lot of problems. I don't know how I was able to tolerate it. It was just annoying to put up with. Like, I remember connection issues and fucking thing. Like, a lot of the group things were not too big. Like, the group ability was a lot worse than Discord, to say the least. I remember for a long time when Skype was around, like, a lot of, like, alternatives were presented. Like, a lot of people were fucking throwing out all these different things to use. There was something called Mumble. What else was there that if I remember? TeamSpeak, I think. A bunch of stuff that was floating around trying to be the Skype replacement, and didn't really use much of it. I think Steam even has like its own official voice chat thing, but I don't like the Steam voice chat super much because it's just kind of not the best quality. At least it was when I used it. It may have improved over time. That actually brings up an interesting thing to talk about, though. You guys ever had, like, one of those moments, I'm sure most of you have, but, like, you go on, like, a game to play and use the voice chat, and, like, not only the, like, a lot of the people who actually have mics that are actually talking have, like, really shit quality mics that sound awful, but also, like, majority of the people that are in the server that you're in are like fucking really toxic and act like total 5-year-olds and like to fucking act really shitty towards everyone in the server. Like, I've seen this stuff happen a lot in a lot of games I played in the past. Like, I remember I played Team Fortress 2 a lot back in the day, and there were a lot of people who fucking and would act really toxic. Like, as soon as you would, like, say anything, or if you didn't say anything, people would fucking yell at you, start swearing at you and all sorts of shit in the game. It wasn't a pleasant experience. Don't even get me started on how bad fucking Counter-Strike community is, though, with people swearing over all sorts of shit in that game. Kind of turned me away from wanting to play, like, a lot of, like, online multiplayer stuff after that point. Not, like, too much, but it's kind of not fun dealing with that kind of behavior. Ugh. I mean, you can mute them, but still doesn't really fix the problem too much. Ugh. I don't know. I feel like I've seen that issue quite a bit. I don't see people talk about it super often. I guess that's more of a problem that happens in a lot of games, like toxicity in communities, though. See, where are we at? Like, which island did we end up on? I don't know which island we're on, but okay, we got 13 tickets left. It's not too bad. Too bad we haven't had any good results yet. That's unfortunate. Damn. Well, at least the stream's going a little bit quicker than I was hoping. It's not taking forever, because I have, like, less tickets and I'm getting done. That's kind of nice. Hang on a second, I need to check on something actually really fast. Today is the 15th, right? Tomorrow I want to stream ARMS. I'm just looking at this for a second. I feel like I need to check my streams and like see how much I've been streaming when I get some time and like see exactly how much, like how many days I've been streaming. I feel like I might need another break eventually. I take them somewhat more than I want to, but I mean, it's probably been a while since I've taken one. I've been doing like near daily streams lately, and I gotta say, even though I don't mind like the amount of hours I'm used to logging in on games, it can get really tiring doing this over and over again and not having a resting point. I'm planning to stream tomorrow regardless. I want to boost ARMS tomorrow and sit down and enjoy some multiplayer. It's just going to be an hour or two, I think, but I feel like it'll be fun for the time it's opened up. we'll see how that goes. That should be hopefully somewhat fun. I'll check that when I get done with here. Really, I might need to take a bit of a break after I finish my main games. I don't know. I've got like 3 games going on. I need to finish 2 of them for the sake of the next few things I'm starting. How the hell did I get stuck with like these games for so long and haven't finished them yet? I guess they did a lot of shiny hunting and Pokemon. It took away from time for me finishing Dragon Quest for one. The other one, I don't even remember when I started that one. I want to say that was like early this year or late last year, probably. I don't know, I'd have to look. See when my dates are. I don't know if you guys have a similar problem, but I'm really bad when it comes to like time management. I get tired really, really easily, and I've been meaning to clean up my apartment more, and I end up putting it off unintentionally and ending up like where I have to like schedule a few days to just clean, because I end up between like not sleeping enough and needing to stream, I end up like leaving it until the last second unintentionally. I can get it pretty clean when I do, but it's a nuisance that I deal with, because I'm not the best at time management. I wasn't always like this, just that I guess I put a lot more time into my streaming, and I keep my streams as my primary focus right now. Hang on, is chat still working? There hasn't been a message in a while. Like, it's just been... And like the Animal Crossing Discord stuff that was mentioned, and there hasn't been any messages since that point. I'll check it when I get done pulling all the pears off the trees. God, this game is really, really relaxing. I just wish there was a tiny bit more to do, even though it's fun. I mean, there's a lot of tasks in it, and yet it does feel like it can get a little tiring after a while. I think the problem is that, yeah, I've been playing it every single day, which isn't healthy for, like, a relationship with the game, to say the least. Let's see. I'm gonna send a message to test the chat and make sure it's working. It's really fast. Yeah, it looks like it. Just making sure. Okay, we're all good, it looks like. Whew, that's good to know. Thinking right now. Oh, by the way, this is something that occurred to me I forgot about that I wanted to bring up for next week, because I'm going to be streaming quite a bit of stuff, and since I'm going to be playing through Dragon Quest some more and getting more progress on that, I'm actually planning to do a really, really lengthy session next week, and hopefully get like a lot of what's left behind in the game to finish, like, wrapped up in the next session. Like, I plan to do a large amount of ticking and stuff. Wait, I keep forgetting to look at my tickets. I'm being dumb here. Yeah, okay, I've got 12 left. Like, next stream I intend to do, like, 4 to 5 hours, maybe, Dragon Quest, and see if I can knock out all the main chapters from Tickington. So, if you like Dragon Quest, hang around when I do that on, I want to say Monday. I'm not sure, though. Oh, man. Hold on a second. Ugh, I'm thinking right now. Ugh, my God, I felt really hot at the moment. It's because I've been going for a while. Turn my fan on, it's not been on. Okay, let's let's just go ahead and let me do something really fast. I want to just get a look at my videos. I just want to check something really fast. I apologize, this might take a second or two. I want to look at my stream schedule for the past few weeks. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just checking one little thing really fast, and there was one day where I didn't stream, and I just want to get an idea when my last time I took a break was. Okay, so it was over a month ago. Took like a week or two long break, which that was some time ago. I feel like I want to take one, but not right away. I'm just trying to decide because I don't want to make them too common, happening all the time. But I do feel like taking a week or two off to myself every month, every 2 months, wouldn't be terrible. Namely, just a week. I don't like to push it up to 2 unless it's a necessity. I don't think I'll take any breaks this month. I might next month, but there's also the matter that I have a lot of games that I want to finish between now and next month, so it's kind of hard to say. Just throwing that out there for anybody who wants to tune into all the streams. I hate that I end up scheduling these breaks, and I try to keep everybody in the loop over Discord, but I don't always post anything on YouTube where it's telling anybody, and I expect people to figure it out. And it's not intentional, trying to keep people out of the loop. Just I don't really care enough to record another video. I don't know. It's weird to talk about. It gets rough when you stream every day. If you stream at all, you know what I mean. It gets really, really tiring when you played every day of the week, or even just 5 or 6 days out of the week streaming. You get kind of exhausted from the amount of streaming you're doing all the time. Maybe I'm just not as great stamina-wise as other people I've seen, because there's other people who can keep streaming without issue, and yet I definitely don't have enough stamina where I can go without taking any breaks. That's a major problem I have, is that I get worn out after doing it so much. Maybe I need to just work on my time management skills. They're definitely not as good as they could be. Oh, also, there is something else I should remember to bring up that I almost forgot about that's kind of relevant right now, actually. I mentioned talking about cleaning, and I forgot about this, too. I'm going to be cleaning up my apartment, but also I mentioned this earlier. I don't think I talked about it much, but my parents have been, working with some kittens that were recently born back at their house, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I might be getting one of those sometime soon, and if I do, not only am I going to have to clean my place up to make sure it's not a total mess and I can keep up with it while there's a cat, but also the matter of, going and moving a cat in, trying to tame down another cat might not be very easy. Hopefully things will go much smoother than the last cat. I still feel really bad about how that turned out, because I feel like I fucked up in that relationship, although I'm not going to let it eat at me too much. I'm going to try again and hopefully have better luck. I thought about trying to get a shelter kitten instead, and the problem is all the animal shelters are closed right now, and really there's no pet shops open either, as far as I can tell. The coronavirus really hasn't messed up everyday life. Can't go eat out at a restaurant. You can get haircuts, it's not super easily. I haven't had my hair cut in quite some time. Shopping, the hours on stores are different. Ugh, it sucks, hearing about all the shit this virus has impacted. Let's see. How many tickets are left? I would assume I'm in my last 10. I've got others, but I'm gonna hold on to those for a little bit instead of utilizing them right away. Also, I think I'm gonna avoid donating any bugs or fish today. I might change my mind about that. Same with the fossils too, but I did a lot of donations yesterday and it took a while. I don't really want to sit through that at the moment. I feel like it'd be easier during another session to do that. I don't know, we'll see. We're looking at quite a bit left, even if I don't. Like, I want to finish these, and then if I don't get what I'm trying to, I might need a moment or two to, like, set up for trying to get another villager moved in. We'll see. I just want to see how this pans out first. 9 tickets left. Okay, just checking. Ooh, we not got very much left at all, huh? If we don't get something within these 9, then I guess it's a no-go with no results to show for it. That would be unfortunate. Is that a mammoth? Maybe it's an elephant, but she looks like a mammoth. Let me check this. I'm curious. She's interesting. I kind of like her design. If I wasn't hunting for specific villagers, it would be different, and I would probably consider taking this one. Oh, it's a male villager. It looks like a female. Probably because of the way it looks like there's eyeliner. I guess that makes sense. It's male. It says Tucker. Tucker, huh? Huh. Well, neat looking, but I'm gonna pass. Got a lot of different themed villagers. I wonder if there's been a dinosaur yet. I don't think so. It'd be a little nonsensical, but it'd be funny seeing like a villager. It's like a mini T-Rex. Actually, there's a lot of villager stereotypes they could try, like different ideas they could do that would be really neat. I don't know if they'd work super well, but I can think of quite a few after seeing this that have not been explored. Like I said, dinosaur would be something funny to see for the first time. I can imagine a fish would be interesting, even if it wouldn't be the most amazing in the world. I would like to see just a fish, to see basically like a villager that's like complaining about breathing all the time. That'd probably be a little bit sad too, like seeing them like talking about how they struggle to stay on island life with gills. Maybe a villager that likes swimming. Like, they have a lot of room for interesting villager types they could do. See, there's one other I was gonna suggest and I forgot what it was. Like, there's a lot though. Yet there's still a lot of animals that aren't represented as far as I'm aware. Wait, let's see, what was I gonna bring up? I remember those two I mentioned. Give me a second to think this over. I had like 3 that I wanted to bring up and I forgot. Actually not entirely certain. I mean, a lizard might be kind of neat too. There's definitely room for more species to be added. I mean, if they can have fucking robots as villagers, then what's stopping them from adding like a lizard or a dinosaur to the game? It'd just be a little bit crazy, even if it was meant to be very different from the norm. I feel like they could find a lore excuse for why these characters should be in the game when they shouldn't be otherwise. Just make sure I didn't forget any miles. If I had enough to get like some extra tickets, I might bother to go on another set of 10, but something tells me I'm not gonna be able to claim enough to get a whole stack of 10. Or if they don't want to change it, an interesting idea, which probably wouldn't happen, maybe try another new setting for Animal Crossing. They did something with that, but then like, I wanted to see exactly what they could come up with if they did a new Animal Crossing game where like the theming was like set in the past. Like, there's all these dinosaur fossils. Try making a game where it's back in an age where dinosaurs were alive with like other differing like villagers that have like, or like species that wouldn't exist otherwise. That could be something really neat to see. Just see like all these potential characters. They could even make, like, what's the word? I think ancestors, probably, but yeah, like Tom Nook's ancestors or Isabel's ancestors, like, have, like, characters that relate to characters you already know to make the Animal Crossing world a little more interesting. Also, dodos are technically an extinct species, and I'm not sure there are actually, like, any living dodos. I think, like, certain animals that are, like, only extinct for a recent amount of time can actually be brought back if the DNA's, like, not too old. I would assume that there's possibly, like, some labs that might have dodos still alive. I'm gonna check on this really quick, because I'm curious. Huh. Well, I was looking at this and I'm actually curious. Apparently, scientists are trying to resurrect them, which is interesting. Like, it's about DNA. I can imagine that, like, trying to resurrect something that's too old would be impossible just from, like, not enough samples. Frankly, that might be a good thing, though. There's some stuff that shouldn't be resurrected, regardless of how much people want to learn. It's a weird topic to get on, but I figured it'd be good enough to keep going on about it since I bothered to bring it up in the first place. Like, the whole Jurassic Park scenario, you think about that, like, that's just like somebody's interpretation of what would happen. I can imagine if dinosaurs got revived from, and like, centuries of being, actually, I say centuries, probably millennia, really, but like, all these years of being dead, you can only imagine the chaos it would wreak on the world. I don't think we could probably contain them very well. Something like a T-Rex would probably fucking go on a rampage shortly after it got brought back to life. That's not even counting all the other dangerous dinosaurs. Although I think the T-Rex would be the worst because it's just so big that it could probably severely harm shit. It's supposed to be a very strong dinosaur after all. I don't know. It'd be cool to be able to see what the old days of the world were like. Obviously, that's kind of impossible. I don't think time travel would ever result in anything good, so... yeah, that's probably something that'll never happen. Let's try to think of something else to talk about at the moment. I'm gonna need a second or two. Actually, I thought I just wanted to bring up, and I guess the people listening, this is like a topic we can talk about for a bit. If not, I mean, whatever. But I was gonna say that I was thinking about, like, Nintendo franchises that are dormant, or really just any franchises, and I figured I'd ask, like, what are some of your guys' favorite, like, game franchises, and, like, what would be... excuse me, if you have, like, one game franchise that you could choose to bring back from, like, being dormant for a long time, like, what would it be? I'm actually curious to hear, like, differing answers and what people would want for the franchise they bring back. I don't actually know entirely, but I think if it's, like, I think the problem is, like, the one I'm gonna suggest, I don't know if the considered dead by the developer or not. I would say probably I'd go for Chibi Robo, maybe F-Zero. Something from, like, Nintendo or a dev that I really like, so something like that, something simple. There's a lot of possibilities for stuff. You could revive just about anything. I'm saying, like, bring back one game series. It might get more than one game, might just get one game. Suggestion. Anything from, like, Bubsy to... let's see, what else is dead? You could name a whole bunch of mascot games, but they're not very memorable, mostly. Banjo. Let's see if I can remember even one more really quick off the top of my head. It's dead and not had an entry in a long time. Oh, Star Tropics is really good. There's a lot of, like, franchises that I think people... no, are just going to be dead and never get resurrected. Like, Nintendo never brings back any of their really old shit very often, so yeah. Maybe Kid Icarus, since there's no telling if we'll ever get a follow-up to Uprising, so it might be nice to see a fourth game, honestly. I don't know. something to think about. There's a lot of good stuff, and I swear when Nintendo revives games, they always do a pretty good job with it, even if they're not the absolute best. Kid Icarus Uprising was like a classic example of like a really, really good revival. Pikmin 3 did well too, even though that wasn't... I feel like I didn't enjoy that as much as Pikmin 2, but I still really liked that game a lot. There's been a lot of like really good revivals or return to forms during the Switch's lifetime. Mario Odyssey going back to the traditional 3D Mario format, and Zelda doing a bit of a shake-up, which kind of brings it closer to back to like the original Legend of Zelda. There's also, let's see, Paper Mario looks like it's going to be returning to form. It's hard to say, and Super Paper Mario is definitely closer to like the original Super or Mario Party is like really close to what the original Mario parties were like, so there's that. They've done a pretty good job with all that stuff. Looking forward to seeing like what stuff they do decide to bring back overall during the Switch's lifetime. Like what we've seen right now is definitely promising. It really sucks though when there's like a really good franchise that's like dead for a long time and it gets revived and like the devs don't know what they're doing with the game, so it ends up flopping really hard. Like, Star Fox Zero was pretty... It wasn't amazing, it was alright, not great. Like, that game had potential to be far better, though. That was something that I feel like Nintendo kind of squandered. Let's see what that was. I think it's probably for hitting rocks or something. Let's see. Oh, I had a hit rocks thing on my Nook Miles Plus that I didn't notice. Okay. I thought maybe I had like a thing I just didn't know about on here. Okay. Give me a second to clean this up because I can't bother to get any more bells out until I fix these. The only problem I have with the Money Rock Island, which is a stupid complaint I know, but it is there's no way to like stop yourself from moving entirely. You just have to line your back up at the rocks and try to make sure you don't buck up by getting moved too much. Otherwise, you end up losing out on potential money. Also, you have to remember to pick up, like, coins lying in the way if you want all the money to shoot out of the rock. Oh, god damn it! This is exactly what I meant, is like, things like this, my fucking character went to the wrong direction and started hitting the money bag, which costed me the rest of the money in the rock. Whatever, though. It's not the end of the world, just a little bit of bell loss. Okay, let's collect all the bells now. God, these are nice. It's a nice little chunk of profit for bothering to smack a bunch of rocks. Shame I never ran into the Scorpion Island. Whatever, though. Well, this isn't planned entirely. I don't mind. I don't know if I'm gonna do like more of this on stream with like the island hopping stuff or not actually when I get done. I guess we'll see. I mean, we're not technically through with it yet. We've got a few more tickets to burn through before we're really at the point where we're done, but we'll see how this pans out. Okay, give me a second just to make sure this isn't causing issues. So we do this and then we do that, and there we've got all our bells in a more organized manner. Missed out on like, I don't know, probably 10,000 bells or something from that fuck up on those two rocks, maybe more. Whatever, though. It's not the end of the world. I'm thinking for a second. I might not do any Animal Crossing next week. I don't know. I'd want to do like maybe one session because I know I'm gonna probably, since I'm not getting anybody, there's like a good chance I'm gonna move in a new villager and I'll probably end up wanting to do a stream while they're on the island. Actually, wait, hold on a second. I got this game roughly the 22nd, I think. So, considering the time that I, like, picked this up, I don't know for certain, but, like, if I'm looking, I might actually have my upgraded Nook's Cranny, like, next week. It might be a little bit later. I'm not actually sure when I streamed it first. I have to go check on the streams to see. I think it starts on the day you get your first Nook's Cranny upgrade from when, like, the month is. I don't know if I'm getting that wrong. So, depending if I can get the upgrade next week, I might actually do it then, or I might not do it next week and then just hold off until I get Nook's Cranny, like, on its second stage at the full upgrade, and then stream the next time when I get that, like, same day. That seems like that might be a good compromise to do the next session. I'll think about how I'm going to do this. Maybe we'll stream when I move in a villager, maybe we won't. I don't know. I'm going to stream this until I get either one of the villagers I want from the NFC stickers, or I get somebody that I actually want from doing this, like Audie or Raymond. So if I get one of those, we can call this. If not, we can summon somebody through Amiibo functionality. I might very well just decide to do my next 100 tickets off stream. We'll figure that out. I think I'm probably going to, more than likely. Where I'll do, like, a certain number of them, like over 50, and then when we get to, like, 30 or 40 again, I'll stream the rest of it. We'll figure it out when the time comes. I've seen some people who've gotten, like, really lucky with this island hopping. I have obviously not had that much luck. I have more tickets, but I don't really care to burn through them right now. There's, like, only, like, less than 10. I figured I'd hold on to them and stack them at this point. I'll probably just save up on those right now. Figured might as well. I mean, at this point, I'm probably better off just doing it so I can get my stuff through trading rather than island hopping, so yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna grab my turnips and maybe I'll sell early next week or something and do some of this stuff. I don't know. We're gonna figure out a plan for what I want to do. If I don't do Animal Crossing next week, don't be surprised, though. It's fun, but definitely taking a little break from it would be nice. I played it a lot. Oh, I don't even know if this is, like, more than my average playthrough or not. I guess it is, since I don't know if many I've done that have, like, 12 parts. I'm just thinking. Dragon Quest obviously has more. I wonder what the longest thing I've had going is. Maybe Mario Maker or Dragon Quest? I'd have to look. I do a lot of Smash, and I don't number those either. 3 tickets left. That doesn't exactly bode great for how much a chance we've got. I mean, I'll keep trying, but something tells me we're not going to get anybody in 3 tickets. Yeah, okay, we're not going to be probably getting anybody. If we get somebody on like, either Audie or Raymond on the very last ticket, I'm going to be, like, almost hysterical from how low the chances of me bumping into somebody I actually want when I'm out of tickets is. Honestly, I hate to say it, I think the Pokemon, like, shiny hunting might be a little bit less on the, like actually tedious side than this, simply because in shiny hunting I can stop every now and then. And this, like, I can, but I'm also, like, forced to mess the clock, and I have to go through all this fucking dialogue before I can go island hopping, so I have to sit here and wait until this is done before I actually get into what I'm trying to do here. Although Let's Go's biggest problem is I literally cannot switch games until I either get the shiny or if I just give up and want to break the chain, which is not a great way to handle things. At least this doesn't hold me hostage to keep playing. I'm gonna lose a land plot if I don't continue, but I mean, I'd rather try again, because I have, like, the NFC stickers than really get concerned over it. Let's see. 2 tickets left. Might as well just get all the money we can. There's not really any purpose in not bothering with the money rocks while we're on these islands. It's just 3 bells to chunk into my ABD when I get back. Oh man. Give me a second. Oops. Come on, go up. There we go. I forget if I've ever asked this or not. If I did on another stream, I apologize. It's just like me trying to think something to talk about for right now. You got what are your guys' favorite like multiplayer games? I'm just genuinely curious, like stuff that you like to play that's fairly competitive. I mean, this is multiplayer, but this isn't really competitive. I think Smash might be the one I prefer the most. I mean, Mario Maker can be kind of fun, messing around sometimes, but I don't know if I care about playing that enough online or not, especially with like kind of shoddy quality online. I still hate how Mario Party never got like proper online, and Super Mario Party's online is kind of not very good to say the least. That's like really lame. Oh, god damn it, game! This again? Of course, whatever. Let's just keep moving and see if we can try to get the rest of the bells without any issue. I'm being very careless right now. I should have gone towards the other side and gone for hitting it while I was up. I need to have my back to the rock. I think because I'm like a little bit tired of like doing these island tours. I've got a little sloppy. Okay, there we go. Last rock. There really needs to be a better system worked out for certain villagers. And again, I don't know. I was doing part of this for... Really? I try to fucking readjust myself for like 2 seconds and I end up not able to get the 8,000 bells out of that. That's really dumb, but okay. Yeah. I need a new system for getting these newer villagers that works easier. It's not a big deal, but I don't like how New Leaf has like all these cards you can get to like summon them, and it's not bad. Like, it's helpful to have that accessibility, but they need to make something similar for the newer villagers to get them so that there's not this struggle. I'm trying to think, because I talked about multiplayer, like stuff that I remember that was really good in multiplayer. Not just stuff that's on Switch. I played the Ninjala beta, like, when that was around, even though I played it in my spare time. Thought it was okay. Didn't really care too much for it. Hi there, Macat Skill. Welcome to the stream. Just been doing some island hopping stuff in Animal Crossing. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to stream. We're actually not got a lot more time left in here, but I'll be on for a little bit. Going to be stopping relatively soon. I'll have 1 ticket, and I'm planning to invite somebody via Amiibo after this, so yeah. Hope you enjoy the stream nonetheless, though. Let's see, how much time did I put into today's session? About 90-ish minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. I think this is the last ticket I've got. Well, let's hope this gets something, but I have a feeling it's not going to be anything. Please, game, please. I spent 100 tickets and nothing. It's not the end of the world if I don't, though. It's going to be very disheartening to go through 100 island tours, not have any results, though, if that's the case. I think my next set of island tours is going to be in my spare time without streaming, if that's okay. I just don't feel like I want to sit here and do this all on stream next time. Okay, give me a second or two, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I used to play Team Fortress a lot back in the day. I might stream it at some point. I never streamed it before because it's had like issues where the game is like a little demanding on the quality, and frankly, my computer couldn't, like, handle it super easily because of, like, the requirements, and yeah, I had trouble, like, with processing some of the stuff in the game, so didn't exactly go amazing. I'll be honest about that. Ended up avoiding playing, like, ever trying to stream it because of that. Still a fun game, and also there were, like, some toxicity issues in the game that kind of caused me to stop playing eventually. I wouldn't mind revisiting it once just to see how things have been. Check it out on stream again, like, show you guys the game if you haven't seen it, but I'm sure most people have already heard of it. It's been a long time since I've ever played that. There's been a lot of games that replaced TF2 as well, like in the class-based category, like Overwatch kind of started like a trend. I don't know if any of them are as popular now. I guess the big thing is that Valorant game. Okay, I'm gonna check my inventory when we get back, but I think I actually just ran out of tickets now. I'll look when I'm on here to see. I've got some in my... Oh, I got one more that I forgot about. Okay, we gotta hope this is something good. This is literally the last ticket. Let's use it and see how things go. I bet there's gonna be nothing, though. A little disappointing, to be honest, but whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna shut the hell up for a little bit until we get on the island and see what happens. I don't want to talk too much during this point until we're there. God, I don't know how this system works. There needs to be a little more control over what villager you run into, even if it's not much, like even just by narrowing it down to a specific species of villager you run into to make the thing easier. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's hope we get somebody that I've been wanting. Otherwise, this is a waste of 100 tickets, and I'm not exactly super upset, but I mean, it'd be nice to have it pay off with something. I'm never really too lucky when it comes to this stuff, it seems like, whether it be Animal Crossing or Pokemon. And what is this? Koala visitor or villager. Of course, nothing I was interested in showed up in any of these attempts, and I'm gonna save those other 7 for the next time I try this. Well, I can at least explore a little bit and see if I can maybe land a few wasps or a few fossils in the meantime. Yeah, that was not great. I got all that, and I could have taken Meringue, but I can also summon people I want through amiibo stuff. Like, I can use those NFC stickers I got, so there's possibility of getting somebody good if I want them. I just have to scan their stuff with my phone onto my stickers. Ooh, it's like a bonus one, because I didn't have any of my, like, furniture, or I might have had furniture on my island already, but got that on this island, so it should count as, like, an entirely new piece of furniture that's, like, an extra. That's useful. I'm just gonna try and summon a wasp nest. For who? Roll? Is that the name? That's interesting. Yeah, I don't like the koala villagers too much, so I'm kind of with you there. We got some less than great results. Not even one new villager, as far as I can tell. But I'm not gonna stop completely. But I think like I said, I'm gonna do most of the next set on my own, and I might do more of it on stream. Like, I might do like 50 or 60 off stream, and then the next 40 of them on stream, but I have to get more tickets first before I can do that in the first place, and it's probably not going to happen next week, because I'm going to more than likely invest all 10 million-ish of my bells into turnips so I can get, like, a huge profit. The penguin? I saw some penguins on my, like, trips, but I didn't really see, like, a huge amount of them. I didn't really look at them too much either. Okay, we got one wasp out of this. Not really great, but not bad either. Let's see. That's unfortunate. We didn't really get anything too worth talking about there. Okay, so... I'll spend a little more time before I stop. It's not going to be a lot. What I'm going to do while I'm still playing, we're going to go back. We're going to go take a bunch of stuff over to Blathers and see what's needing to be donated. If there's not too much, we'll donate it. I think I've only got like 1 or 2 fish and like bugs I need to donate, like a scorpion, and I think the fish was just a coelacanth. I need to donate a wasp at some point, but I'm gonna keep waiting on the wasp because I'm still bell hoarding, which wasps are pretty good for selling for money. And like, also gonna hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure the scorpion is worth 8k. Do I really want to give it to Blathers? There's gonna be scorpions for like half the year. I can always find a second one to give to him. That's the real question here. If I wait on Flick, I can get 12k. The problem is that Flick may not show up anytime soon. I'm gonna say I wait on the scorpion until I've got like enough indicator that I should actually bother to give one to Blathers, because right now I feel like I should hold on to this for extra money. Let's see here. We'll take a coelacanth since they're like all year and they're during rain. Let's see. I think everything else here has been donated, actually, in terms of bugs and fish. Outside of that, scorpion, obviously. And now, yeah, oh, was it just that one fossil? It's not that bad, actually. I was expecting a little more. I'm not donating the scorpion. That's only 2 donations total. Alright, let me get my phone out, and while I'm waiting on Blathers to talk me through this shit... Oh, great, I forgot to charge it. It's gonna take a moment, because I need to have it active, and I need to have my stickers ready to get the data on the sticker. I'm doing this live because I didn't prep it earlier, which I probably should have. I've had the data waiting on me and never set it up. I just want to get let me get my stickers out right now before I forget. We get this set up to take away the land plot by somebody I want. Or there they are. Okay, let me pull off one of these. There we go. Hopefully I can scan this correctly. I gotta get my phone ready so I can do this. I gotta... Actually, is my battery gonna last? It's not got a lot. I need to start this bomb stuff up. Give me a second or two. Hi there, welcome to the stream. 246 does stuff. If I say your name wrong, I apologize. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need a second. I don't even know where the hell the problem is I don't know where the NFC scanner on my phone is. This might take a minute. Let me see. Where's it at? Tagmo. That's what I want. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go towards the museum while I load up the amiibo data on my phone to load onto the stickers. 246 does stuff. I think that's what I said, unless, well, maybe I said 246, but I mean, either way, I apologize if I said it wrong. Welcome to the stream, nonetheless. Okay, let's go start up talking. Hopefully I can have enough time to buffer or one of these things getting ready while the time I'm doing this. I just need to get one of these ready. I think it takes like 3 days to move a villager in completely, though, doesn't it? I'm not actually certain, so if that's the case, it won't work out immediately, which is the problem. Wait, do I still have the fossils on me, or... I think I do. Yeah, okay, we do. Do these first. Okay. I'm gonna have to move over to my phone while I'm doing this. Might have to actually talk from a distance, but it sounds a little weird for a second. It looks like we got a new one or two of this. Okay. Let's see. Load tag? That's weird. Did it lose my files I had loaded? I don't see them. Shit, don't tell me I wasn't. I swear I had 2 of these ready, and give me a second or two. I'll just... Okay, there we go. I got it now. Let me get my thing started. I'll get one of these donated in the meantime while I'm trying to prep it, and I can read it. Here's Apollo. Now... Scan tag, I think. Place tag under phone. Where? Okay, there we go. That's a little loud. Whatever. Looks like it worked. Did it... Right, I think? Let me see. Give me a second. Failed to decrypt. What? This is the recommended type. Maybe it's because I haven't, like, loaded one up yet. Give me a second. Trying to figure out how this works. This is the first time I've done this before. Follow. Right? Did it work? Let me see. I'll have to take it to the... I guess I need to take it over to the ABD and see if it loaded the data on it. Welcome back, Zachary. Good to see you. I'm not actually... Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and do the fossils in a second. I'm gonna have to mess around with a little bit, otherwise this is gonna be very, very slow. I just need to get the fucking amiibo sticker set up correctly. If you guys are curious about this, I think I bought them online for like $11 or maybe it's $13 or something. I bought like a stack of like I think 11 stickers or something for like $13 if you write the data for the amiibo onto the sticker so you can utilize it. So once you do that, you have to have like a smartphone with an NFC scanner on it in order to do all this stuff. I do have NFC on my phone, but using this for the first time is very confusing. Okay, let's see. The option you can invite animals to the campsite using Animal Crossing characters amiibo. Yes, we want to invite somebody. Right. Okay. Wait, where does it say? NFC touch point. What about the Switch logo? It looks like... Did it work, or... Can't tell if it's... Oh, let me see, did it? Failed to read. I don't think it wrote the data correctly. Let me see. Maybe I need to put it on the left stick, which is where I thought the scanner was supposed to be. Yeah, there's definitely something that didn't go right when I was scanning it. Let's try putting it on the stick and see if it changes anything. It's on the left stick, I think, right? I mean, I'm using the left stick. Or was it the right stick? I thought it was the left stick. It's pointing towards the Switch logo, though, on the controller. Let me try the right stick as well. It's not even indicating there's anything there. I think something went wrong when I was trying to load data on the sticker. I'm have to try again. I might actually have to look up a tutorial to, like, see what I'm doing wrong. Which I hope I don't have to, but I might have to see what I'm missing here. Stop it for a second to try. I thought it was the middle, but it didn't react to the middle at all when it did this. Let me go back to my phone. If my battery wasn't dead, this would be a lot easier to use my phone right now. Okay, reopen the program. Wait, what about this? Scan? Now what? Okay, what about if I put save tag? That just leaves it in here, it looks like, though. Did it work? Hold on a second. Okay, it looks like it's supposed to be working. Let me see now. I think I got it. I'm not sure, but we need to check. Let's see. It's a little bit complicated doing this the first time and trying to make sure this works. Okay, now that I did this, now let's see if my sticker works the way it's supposed to. It's not really reacting to this. It said on my phone when I scanned it after like I'd done it a few times, it said it tags already an amiibo, so it would have been under the assumption it was supposedly working, and yet it's not really doing anything. Hold on a second, let me see. I'm gonna try it on a different part of the controller. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna look at this. It's something like, I'm gonna have to look at an actual tutorial video. It's not working on either of the sticks, at least not on the right and the left stick. I'll try the right stick again. I wonder if it's possible it's on the wrong side of the sticker. I don't think so, though. Let me try doing that. No, that doesn't do jack shit. I'm gonna mess with the phone a little more. If we don't get it on the next attempt, I'm gonna look up a how-to guide on how this works. I'm using the... Okay, so I'm using, like, the gray part of the sticker. Maybe I should take a photo of this thing, I don't know, but... There's, like, a gray part where it looks like all the data's at, and the other side's, like, pure white. And then when I assumed I wanted the gray part to be scanned by the controller. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. Oop, I keep doing this, I'm not intending to. I should have waited a second. Give me a second. Let's mess with this a little more and see if we can figure out what's wrong here. Okay, so... let's try load tag. Okay, this leaves the things here, doesn't it? But yet... There's a bunch of these, and yet... I don't get it. So let's see, what is this? Save? That is saved it on the phone, it looks like. Scan? Maybe? Wait, hold on. What if did I forget a step here? Give me a second. No, I don't think, unless, let me see. I feel like I'm missing something important in this that I'm not understanding. I think I tried the white side. Let me try it again. If I don't get it, I'm going to look and see what like a tutorial says about this and see what they show, and maybe that'll explain why I'm doing it wrong. It shouldn't be this complicated. This sticker shit is kind of more difficult than you'd think, at least for the first time. Yeah, no, the white side doesn't do anything as far as I can tell. Otherwise, it should be like instantaneous. I feel like I've got some part of this that I'm missing that I'm not intending to. Okay, I guess I didn't press it on the spot hard enough. The sticker finally worked. I don't know what was the problem. There we go. Apollo's amiibo. Would you like to invite him to the campsite? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Was it really just that I wasn't pressing the sticker onto the controller hard enough? There we go. Hey, it's Apollo. Nice to get a call. Any call. Out of the blue like this. What do you need? I see. You're inviting me to your campsite. Ready or not, here I come, pa. This is one of my favorite villagers, so I'm happy to have him come to the campsite, and I can hopefully get him to move in on the spot that I have here. Let's go talk to him. I've been waiting to get this guy anyway. It's a shame I couldn't get my hands on Audie or Raymond for the ticket value, but I mean, getting Apollo is basically the second best option anyway, so whatever. Oh, my favorite villagers coming to my island, fuck yeah. Apollo was always great. Reminds me of the Jock villagers, only he's like not continuously babbling about like weightlifting and shit. Yeah, actually I had it on my controller, but for some reason, I guess I had to like place it really firmly onto the controller because it wasn't scanning it. I'm here. Thanks to you invite me, that is. Thanks, pa. Mom, I want you to move in. You got me happy? A kettle bathtub made right here. Okay, I mean, I can do that. What? You have the skills for that? That'll be one amazing day, kiddo. I need this kettle bathtub recipe. Give it to you, so please put it to good use, pa. Sweet, we got it. Alright. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I really hope you can make that item for me today, pa. No, don't leave. I want you to be part of my village. You're one of my favorite characters in the series. Don't leave, please. I had a land plot put aside specifically for you. I want you to come join me, not run away. Ugh. I don't think Tom Nook will fill it out as long as there's somebody already in the tent, so I think we're okay as long as Apollo's here. Right. Let me go make this in my house, really. Actually, I don't even have a thing in my house. I have it all set up outside. We'll just do it over at the beach. I almost forgot about that. 1 to 3 tries. That's interesting. I mean, maybe we'll get him tomorrow, potentially, if that's how this works. I'm gonna skip forward and fix the clock in the game, so I'll probably end up seeing what happens right after this. Okay, let me see. Which one did he want again? What was his recipe? If you guys were paying attention, I should have been looking closer. Porous bathtub, I think? Oh, fuck. That's a problem. I have about everything I need here except for the... I don't have enough star fragments, and I sure as fuck don't have any Taurus fragments. Hey, goddammit, Apollo. Why do you have to want the fucking expensive item that's got, like, a lot of shit to it? Can you guys help me out here? I hate to ask for, like, donations right now, but if you guys can come by and, like, donate any, like, the missing stuff I need, I would appreciate it. I've got gold nuggets that I can take one for, and I've got at least 1 star fragment of my own in here. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Let me double check my stuff. Oh wait, he gave me a card and I didn't think to look at it. Okay, yeah, kettle bathtub. I was gonna say that's the wrong recipe, no wonder. That actually explains why that was so ridiculous. I wouldn't think like one of the villagers move-in things would be fucking that crazy. Let's see, really fast. Where's the new recipe I just got? Kettle bathtub. I need some wood and some campfire, and I'm pretty sure I've got wood easy, and might have a campfire in storage, but that's pretty easy to make, honestly. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of wood. See if we got a campfire in here anywhere. I don't think I've got one. What's our campfire recipe? Let's see. Campfire. Campfire. I don't see it. I'm gonna have to look through this quite a bit. Okay, there it is, over here. Oh, just 6 tree branches. That's like nothing at all. Oh, that works. Okay, that was a lot quicker than I was expecting. Hopefully we can get him moved in quickly. I was gonna settle on, it's like doing it on, I'm doing it off stream and just streaming whatever, but I would like to have Apollo plopped in as fastly as I can, and just, then we can hopefully stream another day while he's here. I wanted to do like the same day I moved him in, but I don't think I'm gonna be in the mood to play it right after I get him situated right inside the place, so I'm gonna need like a little bit of time before I'm ready for that, unfortunately. It is a shame I had to waste all that time to not actually get any of the villagers I was looking for, though, but it's not the worst problem, so I'm not exactly upset. Okay, kettle bathtub. Why does he want... Wait, this is a bathtub? What the fuck is he wanting this for? It looks like he's trying to fucking cook himself. The hell? Apollo, do you have some weird fetish you're not telling me about? Fucking basically bathing in a stew pot? You're a fucking eagle. Are you trying to get somebody to eat you? That's a little weird. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna question it too much. He is a strange one. He's a good villager, though. Yes, here's your bathtub. It looks very conveniently like a fucking stew pot. Yep, you got it. Here you go, buddy. Hope you enjoyed. There we go. Little bathtub. Handmade here. Ain't much better, pa. I knew it. You're so quick. Thank you. I want you to have my pilot's uniform. Ooh, he gave me some extra clothes, too. That's useful. It's nice to a crank like me from off island. Kind of makes me hate to leave. Why did I reveal my sentimental side? Pa? Says you're getting to like this place. You're gonna invite me back here anytime. Let me see if he'll have to probably go back or go over the next day before he'll actually agree to even consider moving in. I used to camp a lot when I was just a kiddo, singing songs around the campfire at night and staring at the flames until I got drowsy. It's roughing it compared to home. That's part of the charm, camping, pa. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get him to move in today. I have to do another day to see if he's gonna say yes, hopefully. That's a little unfortunate. I don't mind entirely. Okay, let's save and quit, and we'll go forward back to where we're supposed to actually be at. You like 2 eagles, Apollo and Keaton? The eagle villagers aren't too bad. I don't really have a lot of eagles that I care about. Celia seems alright. I've thought about inviting her, but I was more interested in Apollo. Apollo is pretty great. He's like one of the... I'm pretty sure he's like one of the originals in the series, too. Blue and yellow. Interesting. There was another one that I liked a lot that I remember. I don't know if I need to close out the game. I'll just close it to be safe. I don't think I have to. But yeah. There's like somebody I saw, I think yesterday, I saw like Sterling, and he's got a neat looking design too. A lot of the bird villagers were pretty cool looking. Okay, there we go. Back to the actual date and time. Now let's jump into the game. That should give me some new fossils to dig up on the island, too, actually. Hopefully we can get our big cranky eagle inside of our island now where he belongs. Alright, that's fine. Not going to be taking too much longer. Just want to get some progress made on this. Hopefully he'll move in today. If he doesn't, it's whatever. I'll work on getting this goofball to be moving on to my island off stream if I have to. This is my first time actually inviting any type of amiibo villager over to the campsite, so it's still a little bit new to handling this and seeing how things will go. I skipped out on a lot of daily activities because I didn't actually like interact with my villagers like at all yesterday. I was busy like doing a bunch of other stuff and also like getting ready for the island hopping. I didn't bother worrying about trying to like do daily stuff. I think they'll be okay. I'm interacting with like maybe 1 or 2 of them, and frankly, I don't think it's really going to be a big deal. Went on yesterday at 7:57 p.m. on Friday, May 15th, 2020. He needs to speak of talking about documentary shows on TV. Yeah, blah blah. Shut up. We don't need to hear about this right now. We're talking about your yoga. Why do you always go on about your TV habits, Isabel? Actually, that reminds me. We should check the beaches. I do this every day anyway, but I should check if I may have potentially had like a possible Gulliver wash up today. The answer is probably no, because I haven't had him in like a whole fucking month, so chances of him showing up today of all days is very low. There's my daily DIY recipe. Let's see. He should still be here unless I'm mistaken. Maybe he wasn't supposed to stay for all of 3 and like all the day unless you talked to him more, but I thought it was just like I talked to him and I had to keep going until he eventually gave me a prompt to move him in. I thought I was gonna have to skip forward a day. Got some fruit to harvest, but I'm gonna worry about that later. Okay, over here, and now that I'm doing this, let's see, is there anybody over on the shore? Probably not, though. Should check over on top for red, too. Of course, I have not had a single fucking visit from Gulliver in over like 3 weeks, maybe a whole month at this point. I'm not actually sure. I don't think it's been quite a month, but it's getting very close to that point. Hey, Red came today. We've got an extra thing we can do. It's been fucking ages since you've been here, since the update. Like, Jesus Christ, you've been leaving me without any of your fucking shitty fake paintings since then. Parent cousin, glad to have you back. Or Jolly Red's treasure trawler. You didn't fucking visit me for like 2 weeks. How do you expect me to visit if you don't come? Oh, store policy. I know it. You know it. We have a limit of 1 art piece per customer per day. Choose wisely. What the fuck is this? Awful lot wasn't asked about buying that informative statue. I scared him off, so 4,980 bells. Let me get a good look at this. What the hell am I looking at here? Is this an actual art piece? I can't make out the details. It's super fucking glossy looking. It's kind of hard to tell if it's what the hell I'm actually seeing. I'm gonna look at it later then. I'm not gonna try to judge it right away. I need to get a good look at all of the paintings before I do. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen this one and it's fake. Let me see. I need to zoom in on it too to be safe though. I've seen this on somebody else's island, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a fake. I remember looking at the real version of this and this was like completely different looking, so there's one immediate fake here. Let's see, what about this one over here? I'll know because I think I've seen this one and I've seen like the fake already. Quaint painting. I hope I didn't get one of these points where this fucker decided to bring 4 fakes along with him, because I've seen reports of him bringing like fucking several like real paintings and also points where he brings like all fakes. That looks fake. I need to get a picture of the original again to check for sure. Give me a second. Hold on. Where's the Google Lens thing I have on my phone? And looking very carefully, that looks fake as hell. Being totally honest with you guys, let's see. That is absolutely a fake. Okay. Let's see, we got one more to observe before we go back to our little, whatever the fuck that blue thing was. Nope, not interested in your fake shit. What about the last one? What have we got this time? Scary painting. Never can find these easily. I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but like, he names them where they don't have their real name. I've seen this one before. I don't actually remember what the original looked like, so I'm going to have to get a close-up picture to see. But I think what this is based on. So this might not be real. I don't think it is. I think the face is different, actually. That's fake. The real one is frowning and not smiling. This one's got like a really dumb look and like a goofy looking grin on its face. So that answers this. If there's anything at all that's actually real on this whole ship, the answer would be that. Let me actually double check, but I think this painting is actually supposed to be a fake. Just make sure I check this a second time. Jolly painting. I'm gonna check what this was in the wiki, because I think I remember saying that this was a fake one, and I'm gonna check this to be double sure, but I'm pretty sure this is absolutely not real. Let's see. Wait a second. That's weird. Wait. I looked this up and it's a completely different looking thing. When I looked this up, there's actually I was looking like saw like the spoiler, and it's actually got like a different look than I realized. There's apparently one detail that's missing though. Oh wait, maybe this might actually be. This is a fake one because apparently it's got a sprout on it that's supposed to be there otherwise, and it's not there. Okay, interesting. Check out this thing at the very end then, since all those are fake. Informative stat sheet, right, let's take a look at it. I could buy it right away, but I'm gonna try to see if I figure it out. I moved the camera angle around a little bit. I can't go behind it to check it. That's a little bit annoying. Let me see if I can scan anything out of it. See if I get a reaction here from any of my stuff when I check it. That's weird. There's no results for this thing. Maybe if I zoom out, it'll be easier for the phone to identify. Yeah, definitely. The lighting gets a little fucked if I try to do it by being too zoomed out, I think. I don't see any fucking. I don't see any results for it. So what's it called again? Informative something? To check it. Let's see. I think it's called informative statue. Let's see here. Okay, it's fake. It's supposed to be gray, apparently. Oh, wait a second. Let me double check these really fast, but I think I just got 4 fakes, actually. In fact, I'm almost certain I've got 4 fakes now. Yeah, this one is a fake. There's no sprout that's supposed to be there. And this one, I think, had the milk. I'm gonna check them all again, but I'm pretty sure I just got a fucking useless visit where there wasn't actually any fucking real painting between any of these. I think I just got fucking shit deals this time around. Yeah, looking at the last one really quick. I'm pretty damn sure that's a fucking fake over there too, though. Let me see. Let me see the zoom in again. Yeah, that's fake. The real thing is not grinning at you, so... Alright, fuck off, Red. You're gonna sell me shit, sell me something real, for God's sake, and not all fake shit. All that just to get nothing. I can tell that motherfucker really wanted to con me today. That's disappointing. Come down here, there's a red trip, and then the fucker doesn't even bring any real paint with him. Why did I say real paint? I say real paintings. Oh, shit. God damn it. Hold on a second. Oh, God. Don't tell me the fucking land plot was taken because I didn't talk to Apollo for 3 days like I was intended to. That's kind of stupid if that's the case, because I altered it like 3 times. That's kind of annoying. I didn't realize I was short on the dialogue option there either, unless he might have moved in, potentially. Void? God damn it. That pisses me off. Seriously? I wasted all that time just to have somebody else take the plot before Apollo did? That's probably why he didn't show up to the campsite today. That's ridiculous. You're telling me I fucked up because I didn't think to bother to talk to him 3 times? Oh, that pisses me off. I'm not sure if I should go back a day or if I should just fucking stop right now. Like, I could probably go back and, after I, like, plant a land plot and then try again and see if it put him in the land plot, the newest land plot I put up. I don't think I can take Void out of the one that's there, but I could try to trigger it on the next land plot. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna save the game even though I really don't want to, and... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and start by sitting down like a new land plot. Actually, hold on a second. Let me do this really fast. I might be better off doing this on another session, like later, actually, instead of doing it right now. Give me a second. Is there a good spot over here? I'm running out of, like, easy spaces on my map. There's only one plot over here, and this Boyd motherfucker just came in and took it without me even meeting the guy. I literally just invited Apollo. I probably should have, I don't know, maybe I should have brought Apollo over before I even had the plot around, and that would have maybe made it so that I could actually get Apollo to want to move in, and by the time he was ready, I could put a land plot on the ground for him. That probably would have worked, actually. Need to look around the island before I stop here. I don't think I can put anything on the beach, I'm just thinking. This would help if I could get terraforming, and yet you can't get it until you finish the game. Which is annoying. I think I'm gonna have to chop down some trees, even if they've got fruit on them, or just move them towards these spots anyway. I'm gonna do something I'll take care of on my own really quick. Let me just go set up one little project. We're not gonna try to start again. We'll get Apollo the next time I'm ready to stream, which will be sometime. I'm gonna try to do this a second time. I don't know if the sticker's dead or not. It may not even have any more use now that I've scanned it. Let me go actually see if this will still work or not, actually. I might be able to get him to move in today before we stop. We might actually have enough time to put him in. Okay, so here we go. And now that I've done this, let's see. We're going to go to invite camper. Yes, we want to invite. It may be, this sticker may only be a one-time use. I'm not actually sure. Paulo, bro, you left me to dry here. I was trying to invite you and you didn't fucking move in. I guess it was my fault, though. There we go. Okay. Yes, get your ass back on my campsite. Why the fuck did you abandon me, Apollo? Yo, Apollo, here, what can I do for you? Invasion of camp. Sure, that's the thing I'd like to see your face, pa. Oh, wait, he actually wants to come back. Maybe it'll work. I might have to keep bringing him back over to the campsite. Buddy, I set land up for you. I was trying to fucking hint at you to get your ass in my village, and you seem to want to live here. Why the fuck didn't you take the obvious indicator to move in? Don't be fucking thick-headed right now, Apollo. Let me go talk to him and see if I can get his dumb ass to move in my village like I want him to. Come on, Apollo, you're one of my favorites. You gotta get in the island. Had a plot reserved for you and somebody else took it because you were too indecisive. I want my eagle buddy on my island like I'm trying to do. I came as soon as I could. Remind me of this island. Like camping your pa. What happened to the thing I made you already? I was just a kiddo. Songs around the campfire and I stare in the flames until I got drowsy. Roughing compared to home, that's part of the charm of camping, pa. Are you happy? Figurine made right here. Yeah, I'll do it. So let me move you in. Leaving tomorrow. Yeah, I can do it right now. I'm gonna try to get this goofy bird to move in the fucking village. I don't like time travel too much, but I'm willing to time travel this once to get Paulo to get his ass to move into the actual island and stay put so I can actually have him where he's supposed to be. I'll skip over to May 16th. That means getting him on my island like I want. Okay, let's see. Where's the new recipe he wanted me to make for him again? Oh, that's alright. I gotta learn it out of my stuff here. Is this it? No, that shouldn't be it unless... Did you not give me a card for it? That's something I already know. That's not the one, I don't think. What did he tell me to make him again? I don't think he gave me a card. I think my inventory might have been filled up. Let me go talk to him again. Yeah, I'll pay attention. I'm reading the chat, but I've been reading it at a slow pace. I've read the stickers are supposed to be limited. Maybe the one I got was actually more usage than I realized. Actually, shit, where'd I put it? I'll worry about it in a second, I guess. I've been not feeling happy with how things go. I need the thing again, unless... Raccoon figurine, huh? Did you even give me that recipe? Let me check my list. Raccoon figurine, huh? I don't see anything about that in here. Oh, here it is. He wanted me to make this thing. Okay. Let me go get clay out for him so I can go make it. Gotta double check the info to make sure we're doing things right. I'm so fed up with how this turned out that I didn't even bother to worry about the fossils, and I'm probably not gonna bother digging them up right now, because I just want this bird brain on my island here. Let's see. We got 5. We need another one. It's probably just clay I shot out of a blue present. Don't know where it's at. I normally get rid of it useless. It's like one of the few times where I've actually got an important purpose for it, though. Oh, there's some. That's enough to make 6. Let me see what I can get rid of so I can go make him his figurine. So move the island already. Cherry is kind of not too useful. There we go. That'll deal enough space to give me what I need. Go make his item for him so we can hopefully put an end to this little fetch quest he's putting us on. Hey Wayne, welcome to you. Actually, been going for a while. We're getting closer towards the end. Although, why did you say Howard? Access is like autocorrect. Glad you made it though. We're trying to move in another villager since we didn't find the ones we were looking for. I got a little amiibo sticker ready that I had a villager I wanted to move in. We're talking to him right now. Alright, buddy. I want your actual approval to move in on the island this time when I do this. What? What are you talking about, Wayne? What are you doing right now? Whatever. Okay, here, take your Rat King figurine, please. I want you on my island. I've been begging you to join me. It's also the best. Take good care of mine. My turn. Bathroom sink. Why did you give me a sink? I can understand the pilot thing. Oh, you're talking about him? Yeah. Oh boy. Kindness might be back for me when I come back here. There's another invite in case you missed it. I tried to invite you! You didn't fucking say anything! Feel like you, my pal. The best, pal. Get your ass on this island already. You want to move in, I want you to move in. Just get on the island for fuck's sake. You'll be accepted very quickly. Things keep going this way, and I'm likely to find a permanent and resident, pal. Do it, you fuck! Get on the island! I want you to move in! Serious offer. Serious consideration. During my next visit. I have to go on then, so invite me back. You're really making me go through a lot of shit here, but I'll do it for you. We're time traveling one more day. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game like I said I would. And we're gonna tell him to move the fuck in so he can actually end this nonsense. Give me a second. I'm not sure if I put my sticker down in a bad spot. I don't want to lose it, because I might actually need the sticker to summon him back to the campsite. Let me see. Where is it? There it is, I see it now. Okay, we're all good. This is the only time I'm going to do this, but I'm making an exception because I want Apollo that badly. Honestly, I'd be cool with him inviting Raymond, but something tells me he wouldn't invite a high-value villager over to my place. Doesn't seem very likely. He picked somebody I don't even know as like one of the people he brought here. Somebody I literally never even met. So I don't have any high hopes for him actually caring. Okay, here we go. I think I can go backwards too safely without any issues as long as I save the game, so we'll set it back to 5:15 after we've got him actually safely situated on the island. I don't know if I can actually kick people out if I have less than 10 villagers. If I can, I'm going to fucking probably boot somebody out right now. But if not, I'm fine with setting out a new plot for him. Oh, if I can get rid of somebody now, then that leaves me 2 choices to get rid of. The question is, which one do I want to remove from my island? Let's go meet the new guy and see what he's like before we decide if we want to make him leave immediately, because I actually had, like, one that I was interested in. Like, I had one slot that I hadn't decided on, so there might be somebody that I can actually bring in that might be worth it. We'll see who this new guy is and if I like him or not. Yeah, whatever. Isabel, new friend on the island. On the Boyd. Yeah, the guy who moved in the plot that wasn't set for him, but okay. Like, I already said I wasn't really too fond of Ed, but at least Ed didn't fucking force himself in the same way this guy did. I had the fucking land plot ready for Apollo, and Mr. Inconsiderate Asshole fucking took it from him. Let's see, where is this guy? What's up, Patty? Oh yeah, I don't have any room to actually take your item from you, though. Sorry. I forgot to put stuff in storage. Should probably go do that right now before it's off my mind. Kinda sucks if you don't have space, they end up, like, actually just not giving you anything. Yeah, actually lose the item, which is a really dumb system that you can't get it if you forget to put stuff away, but whatever. I'm gonna go put stuff away right now so I have space. Give me a second or two. Let's see what we've got here that needs to be thrown into my storage. I've got a lot of junk to sell, too, to be honest. I should probably just go ahead and sell off a lot of this, actually. Let's see. Put these things in storage for right now. I'm not going to do any donations tonight, because I think I'm just going to save it for next time. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's go sell to Nook, and then we'll put the money that I've got into the ABD, and if I need to take more out, I can just draw it out of my ABD, no problem, so that should resolve any issues with me having space. I may not make it perfect for space, but it'll be good enough that I can go take care of what I need to take care of. Okay, here we are. I've got all these pears and shit waiting to be sold. Yeah, I'm not really looking to chat to any. Now's the time to be selling stuff. Okay. Let me see. The fish could go bye-bye too, and I don't want to sell any fossils until I'm sure it's stuff I'm going to want to get rid of, so I'll leave them. Yeah, this is my island. I mean, I gotta work on it. It's a little messy right now, but that's because I've been focused on other shit, so... And, like, as soon as I find the next person I want, aka Audie, then I'm gonna end up making this place look a lot tidier, so that's, like, my focus is getting her to be moved in on my island. Hopefully, with all the tickets I spend, I can either bump into her or Raymond, because I'm gonna be getting more tickets for long, and then if that doesn't work out, I guess I'll put Alfonso on the island. Okay, let's go back over to the campsite and see if my eagle buddy's waiting on me. Okay, I gotta invite him back before he comes back. That's fine, I don't mind. We're not gonna charge straight over to ask him to join us, though. We're gonna go ahead and go talk to Boyd and see if I like this guy or not first. It's between him and this horse, whether or not I end up choosing him or Ed to get kicked off the island. I've heard the name Boyd in the previous Animal Crossing, but I don't remember who the hell this actually is. I guess we'll find out. Huh. It's an 8. Oh yeah, he's one of the, like, original ones, too. I had to start over, huh? All the boxes. He seems interesting, I don't know. Later, I don't know if I care about this one. Let me see what his personality type is and see if he's the one I've got or not. Frankly, if he's got cranky, He's getting the fucking boot for the more important cranky villager. Boyd. Let's see. He's cranky. Yeah, okay, you basically stole a spot from the preferred cranky villager. You're going bye-bye, buddy. I can tolerate Ed, even though I'm not exactly a huge fan of his design, but you fucking robbed somebody who was moving here, so you're about to get to be going bye-bye. Harvest this. I forgot to put shit away, but whatever, we'll deal with that later. I'll probably put it away on my own if I need to. Let's go back to the ABD again and get Apollo back on the island. It really takes a while to get villagers moved in, huh? I don't like to time travel normally. I just figured since I bothered to do this and took a while before I was inviting somebody, I figured it wouldn't hurt to time travel to get Apollo here where he's on my island. I kind of wish I could choose to skip this. I mean, I'm happy that I get extra miles, but I'd prefer to be able to skip past the prompt and just go straight into the amiibo section like I want to. Hold on a second. Where's my... Oh, there's my sticker. Do you a favor. What do you mean? Unless you're talking about like a character you want, I might be able to do that. It's got to be pressed right on the spot. There we go. Yes. There we go. Apollo is where he belongs. Back on the island yet again. Do I have the toilet stuff? I'm not actually sure what's unlike toilet stuff you're talking about. There might have been something that was a Nook's Cranny, but if that's the case, I can probably purchase it. I mean, it depends. If it's something that I don't have easy access to and it's like tickets, I'm not going to be able to really do that when I'm in the middle. Okay, I might be able to do that, actually. I'll look in there in a second after I'm done. Right now, my eagle buddy needs me. Whatever, I'm not too concerned about the flowers. Alright. Please tell me he's ready to get in here. Order a pizza. What? Oh well. He's got a little teacup, that's nice. Everything seems invite me. Thanks, Pa. Well, what is it this time you want me to make for you? Whole mess of folks is okay. Make a social event if you want to be. Kinda like the solitary camping experience. That's more my style, Pa. You know what'd make me happy? Modeling clay, right here. Sure, I can do that. He seems very surprised by the fact that I can craft him stuff, even though it's not really that hard. There we go. Thank you for the recipe. Leaving tomorrow. Why do you always tell me you're leaving? You end up being extremely excited when I tell you to come back to the island, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna leave. Please invite me. It's a little weird, but I'm still fine with it as long as you move on the island. Why are you trying to order a pizza on the stream chat? Crazy Wayne. Okay, let's go finish up on this little quest, hopefully. I think I read it was like 3 days. It's been roughly 3 days since I started talking to Apollo, so it should hopefully be triggered for him to move in today. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was easy, and it only takes 2 clay to build it. It gave me an easy one this time. Alright, let's go get back to him and see if he responds, then I'll move in finally. Oh, this is actually a little exciting since the rest of the night's been not as hype as tonight. And like, not as hype as yesterday, I mean to say Blick. They went on a lot of tours and it took a lot longer. Want to hear something funny? I mean, sure, why not? Maybe something to break the mood up a little bit? Yes, you've got your DIY, so move the fuck in, please. Remember my trip here. Full of good folks. Give you a little something too. Turn out a printed layer shirt. Printed layer shirt? What the fuck? Did you like print something out of a printer and then put it on the shirt? I'm actually not sure what to think. I just putting down roots here might not be a bad idea at all, Pa. Move in! Or can't, this what kind of yummy treats over a campfire. It's all part of the experiment. Industrial quality items like they're made by Island. Learn to make quality stuff too, pa. Move in! Serious kiddo, I mean, maybe. Alright, done deal. I'm there. We're here. I'm home. To the certain I'll give him what for. Yes! He's agreed, finally! He's a... What? It's like a message like Wayne's. Or land for sale, not a square ant. The beach again, but they're done that. Sorry, kiddo. Wait, what? What do you mean, no? He's got a... He wants me to fucking build him a house. Fine. Is that supposed to be a joke about Apollo asking for like, different items from me, and he gives me stuff in return? Oh gosh, this game is something. Okay, Nook. Why the fuck did you turn him down? You gotta fucking approve the eagle, damn it. I want him on my island. Hopefully he'll say yes if I keep badgering him to move in. Give me a land plot already. I've got somebody who wants to get in here and he can't move in. Because you sold his fucking house to somebody. This is your fault, fucker. I'm blaming you. Come on already, just give me the land plot. I've been wasting so much time for this. Oh my god, I have to go through all this and get another housing kit ready because he sold the first one. Greedy fucking raccoon who can't be patient for anybody. Fucking has to immediately make contracts. So I wonder moving new people on the island is so difficult because Nook makes it a pain in the ass to deal with. Right, let's see. You know what? Let's see if it'll work here. It's a little bit close. Maybe I can push it back a little bit. It's too close to the plaza. Okay, I want to demolish the rock, I think. I don't care if I lose a little bit of fruit in the process. Imagine. It's gonna take away an orange tree, but fuck it. Let's just take the orange tree down. There we go. I swear to God, Nook, if you fucking take this fucking house again without asking me, I'm going to fucking get your head. Let my buddy move in on the the housing plot, for God's sake. Okay, back up the tent and see if we can actually get him to say yes this time. I guess I needed 10 people for him to be able to kick somebody off of the island. Alright. We just gave you a spot. You definitely can join. Think about it. Asking him for gumption. Yes, go! Ask. It's there. It's ready for you. Go down, kiddo. And services supposed about moving in. And I can do it, so write it in your permanent account fishing resident and goes around. Yes! Yes! I'm so glad he's here. Oops, better properly introduce myself then. Apollo, your cray, was it? He's saying a whole lot more of me. Thank you. I'm so glad you got on the island properly. Rest of folks, okay, you can make it a social event if you wanted me. For camping experience. Learn my style, pa. Okay, that's good. I'm not even gonna worry about actually bothering to move the clock for the next day. You guys will see him on the next stream anyway. I'll move it back and see if he's situated, though. That took way longer than necessary to make sure we could get him on the island. I just ordered up the... I think actually, no, I can't actually tell. I was gonna say I thought I'd sing something from Wayne, but that's about a different thing. Whatever. May have been a joke about this whole system. I can't tell, but interesting how they make you go on a fetch quest and they hand you an item for doing it. Okay. Let's go back to the proper date and see if his house is built. I would assume it still works even if I time travel backwards. And now we go over to here and we set it to the 15th again. Alright, let's go see how this turns up. I'm excited. I've been ready for this to happen for quite some time. Unfortunately, that means now that I'm going to have one open land plot if I decide to open up the next thing immediately, and I'm not going to bother scanning it right now. I mean, I could. I don't know if I should, though. Maybe. I have to prepare another amiibo. I think it's better we just save Alfonso for later. He'll be another villager that we'll be glad to bring along on the island. I'm just going to hold on before I invite him to the island. I guess my next focus should be farming tickets up. Oh, no, that's back on the lower part of the island where it wouldn't be set up. I have to go check it myself. Let's see. We'll find out if it announces him being moved in a second or two. Please tell me he's moved in. I'm like so tired and ready to stop. I just want my friend in, and of course it seems like it might be another day before he moves in. Let me see. Oh, wait. He's actually moved in without even an announcement. Okay, cool. It actually worked. Holy shit, he's here. It's on today's date even. Fuck yeah. I went through a lot and he's ready. Hey, buddy! There you are, Craig. Kinda caught me in the middle of settling in here. All my junk. Really grateful you talked me into moving here back to the campsite. It's gonna be fun, Pa. We can chat more once I'm a tad more situated. Yeah, you take care, buddy. You got a little bit of a weird house. It kind of looks like you're inside of a moving van, but I'll let you work that out on your own. Good guy, Apollo. I'm gonna leave him to his house cleaning. Now that he's here, that's all that matters. Alright, let's save and quit. We've done a lot today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Even though we didn't get anybody off the islands we were aiming for, we have a wonderful new guy that just moved in on the island. We'll be seeing more of by the next time we stream this, which may be another week or more. I don't know. I'm not going to be streaming it tomorrow or Sunday. I may not stream it at all next week. I don't know when, but we'll stream it again at some point. Anyway, I'm going to stop here for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow with ARMS for an hour or two. We'll play and hopefully we can have a good time with the multiplayer. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow, and hope you all take care. Bye.